Hope you're having a fantastic day. It is absolutely gorgeous here. Just so super gorgeous. I thought about putting my bathing suit on and coming out here and sunning. But I have some things that I need to accomplish first. Randy worked this morning. We went and got lunch. We ran a few errands. Now we're back. And I have about 6 custom orders that I need to work on today. So I think the sunbathing is going to have to wait a little bit longer. Honestly, I could paint out here. That's a thought. What's happening over here? Nothing, apparently. Okay, cool story.
How's it going, guys? As you can see, Anna's back there painting, and I am actually done for the day with work. I do have to edit a vlog later, but right now, guess what I'm going to do? Oh ho! Play some PlayStation, but not just any PlayStation. I had some fun last night with Uncharted 4. Today, I may have went and got a game that I'm not gonna lie here. I've been waiting to play this game since it came out like a few years ago. It's not like I just on a whim did this. I've wanted to play this game for so long. Anyway, that's why yesterday when I was surprised with the PS4, I was just blown away because I knew I could finally play this game. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I'm gonna dig into this for like the next maybe hour. What's sad is that I'll probably only have like 20 minutes of playtime because it's like a movie. You think I'm joking. There's like 10 hours of cutscenes in the last one, so we'll see how many hours there are in this one. I'm excited to play though. Still stoked about having this thing. I cannot believe it. Wow. Okay, let's do this. By the way, wearing my Randy and Anna shirt that Micah designed. How cool is this thing? I hadn't worn it in a while. I feel kind of bad about that. Anyway, let's play.
So believe it or not, I don't always have a game plan when it comes to my paintings. I wing it a lot, and I think that's okay for me to admit as an artist. If it's a custom order, I typically do sit down and kind of have in my head, or sometimes I do write it out on paper, like what exactly I need to make sure that I have. But if I'm just painting for the sake of painting, I will just sit down and paint. And a lot of the times, like, I won't exactly know what I'm going for until I'm halfway through the painting. I think that works. It's definitely not organized. It does work for me. So if you have a custom piece with me, just know that I do work that out. And I do have an organized plan with the custom pieces. But if it's just a painting that I start and kind of come up with on my own, it gets changed around a lot because I can. This is a prime example of that. I painted this background almost a year ago, and I painted it for a completely different reason than what I ended up painting on it. And I painted these green stems like 6 months ago, and I painted the flowers last week. So it's not finished at all, and I do know where I'm gonna go from there. But it's just really funny. I painted the background, you know, almost a year ago, and thinking that it was gonna go a different way than it actually did. It's kind of like life, huh? You have plans and goals, and sometimes it just turns out completely different than you imagined it. But I kind of would like to turn that around and say that even though I had a different plan for this canvas, I'm still gonna make this really pretty, hopefully. The goal now is to make this really pretty. Even though it's gonna be a completely different look, I still think it's gonna turn out great. I think that's where hope plays a big part in changes to plans. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing and actually paint something. So I painted this madness back 2.5 weeks ago, actually, when I was angry and I just needed to express myself. I don't know. I just needed to get paint on canvas. And so I came up with this. Just threw a bunch of paint onto the canvas. And while I appreciate its abstractness, this doesn't do anything for me. So I kind of thought of a way to maybe make it more meaningful. In my head, I think it'll work out. Going back to what I mentioned before, where I just don't really plan things out too well when it comes to my artwork. I don't actually know. So it's one of those things where we just have to use trial and error to discover how it will turn out. They aren't finished yet, but I'm hoping tonight I can finish them. And all the other custom pieces that I have sitting inside that are drying. The downside of painting outside, while it has been lovely, I'm losing my light, so I think I'll head inside for a bit. But the downside of changing locations is that I have to clean all this up. It would be nice to have a set studio that I could just leave all my art stuff set up permanently. It's nice to change your scenery, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have a set studio. There are times where it's very inconvenient to use the kitchen table and then have to clean up because you have to use the kitchen table. Ugh, such first world problems, I know. There are bigger things to worry about. It's just kind of a hassle sometimes, you know.
Whew, a little while later, after my senses have been indulged and almost kind of dulled. That was a fun time playing, but I will admit, after being so immersed in a game like that one, I did come out of it kind of like hazy or in a fog. And you know, I think that's just kind of what happens if you are not an intense gamer, which I am not, and then you play something like that for that long. We have started cooking some dinner. Well, actually we're almost done cooking the dinner. Chopped up some veggies and
Sauteed some ground beef.
Ground beef?
Actually, it was ground chuck, but you know, whatever.
Actually. All I know is it tastes delicious.
I'm excited about it. It's a super simple meal. We have garlic sauteed with bell pepper and a red onion and ground chuck round and seasoning.
Way to go, Martha.
No, Martha bakes. I don't bake. I cook though.
You do bake. You bake cookies.
I bake cookies. Yeah, so we have some blue corn chips and some salsa to go with this meal. It's different.
It's gonna be good.
It smells delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So, yay for simple and randomness? I'm not sure. It'll be fun.
It'll be good.
It'll be fun. My painting for the evening has come to an end. I did finish up these three, and then I worked on my custom pieces as well. I might show them tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. This one turned out different. I don't hate it, but it's super different. It's almost too modern for me. I don't know, he may just hang out with me for a while, I'm not sure. I like the way this one turned out too. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I really do like it. It's kind of springy. I don't know. And then I did the background of this one too. And I made Hope a little prettier. I darkened the letters. So I have a big painting day planned tomorrow. Finish up orders, actually get some of these in my store. Some of them have just been hanging out and I'm gonna get them in my store. There's no reason for me to just, you know, keep them hanging out. I don't know. So this one's going to go in my store, and I think that also already are. and then this one, and I don't know about that one yet. And then this one, and then Hope, and then that one. I feel like I need to do something else to it, but I don't know. I guess it can go in my store. We'll see. I've kind of neglected like putting pieces up in the store, and it's not the greatest thing for an Etsy store owner. I need to just remember to keep it updated. So that's a new challenge for myself, is just to keep my store stocked with a variety of things. And you know, a lot of them don't even get sold. It's just I have a lot of people who will come and say, hey, I like this piece right here, but I want a different color variation. And so that works. So I need to have more pieces in my store, just really for, I mean, even if it's just for that purpose. It's just good business, right? I don't know anything about business, honestly. And that's it for me.
It was such a beautiful day outside earlier. It felt so nice, and now it is storming and rolling. Just can't believe it. Can you? It's been thundering and lightning for about the past maybe just 1.5 hours or so. It's not been a terrible storm, but it's definitely one of those loud, like, wow, it's pretty crazy outside storms. I had a lot of fun today playing my game. It was fun seeing this weird continuation of a story that I followed for a long time as a kid. It's fun. I've enjoyed reading your comments, talking about different games I should check out. So I'm gonna have to look up some of those and see what they're about. But for now, I think I am going to follow my wife and go to bed. So I hope you guys have enjoyed your ride though, and we will talk to you guys oh, here it comes. There's thunder. Yeah, super thankful for the roof over my head. We love you guys. God bless.